Okay, so you get good grades, you get a free Happy Meal. That's the deal McDonald's is advertising on kids' report cards in one Florida county. The fast food king thinks it's a smart move, giving incentives to students just as a business rewards its top performers. MeMe Roth of National Action Against Obesity joins our crew. But we'll start with Gary B. Because you agree with Mickey D's plan, huh, Gary?
I do. You know, we have one problem with this segment, Brenda. Mimi's never eaten at a McDonald's, so she doesn't have any basic knowledge. But I do. I love this promotion. Here's the reason why. Kids are going to go to McDonald's anyway. And you know what? You can get healthy food there. So let them at least earn good grades. My gosh, if they had this promotion when my kids were in elementary and you know, middle school, they would have gotten better grades and been eating at McDonald's all the time, I'm sure.
Okay, Mimi, what's your beef then?
There's so many things wrong with what he just said, but let's just say it is a great marketing idea. It's just unfortunately terribly inappropriate and exploitative of children. You're undermining a parent's right to decide what the child's going to get as a reward for good grades. If a parent wants to do something above and beyond the satisfaction of doing well, it shouldn't be Ronald McDonald saying what the prize should be. And that's the problem with this.
Okay, but, you know, Joe's corporations are trying to basically mold a future workforce. They're giving them incentives to study harder. What's wrong with that?
None. There is no problem with that. It's a meritocracy in America all the way up and down the food chain, so to speak. So for children to be confronted with the idea that they will get rewards for doing well is a great thing. And all they have to do to take care of Mimi's issues, perhaps, is offer a number of choices there and let the children decide with their parents.
Okay, so hold on. I just want to get to Toby, who never has eaten at McDonald's either, ever, I'm sure. Using food to reward grades. Problem?
Well, first off, what incentive is to get a tasteless hamburger? Now,
What about the French fries?
Oh, all right,
right,
French fries. Okay, but listen. In California, the incentive would be to go to In-N-Out Burger. Now that would be a deal, all right? Okay? But now this is a namby-pamby. It makes a McDonald's look like they're a drug dealer outside the schoolyard, for crying out loud. I think it's an insane idea.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with building the future workforce. This has everything to do with lifetime value of the customer. They're trying to get customers at the youngest age and build customer loyalty. But if somebody does well in school, you don't give them food coloring and high fructose corn syrup. You don't give them caramel sauce made of high fructose corn syrup and food coloring. You just don't give kids that. Experts have said for decades that food is an inappropriate reward for a job well done. You just don't use food as a reward.
Well, I think you want to appeal to them at what counts, and it's usually food related. And it goes back to snacks when they were in school to keep them going. It goes back to what children like to eat. And I think if they had choices, then it could be an interesting way to offer other incentives for them to do
Gary
well.
B., just being realistic, bottom line, doesn't this McDonald's make sense?
Yeah, I think it does. Look, to address Mimi's point, take them to the McDonald's and get the, the salad Happy Meal. They have stuff with applesauce and all that jazz in it.
No. They have here, for $1, you can buy apple dippers, or for $1, you can buy a double cheeseburger at McDonald's. It's a farce. And by the way, I've gone to McDonald's twice to buy apple dippers, and both times expired. They're not moving a lot of apple dippers.
Kids are not getting fat from 1 or 2 or even 5 trips to McDonald's.
McDonald's should not be in the schoolroom. McDonald's needs to get its butt out of the schoolroom.
That's the problem.
But why should you be telling parents what to do?
No, I'm not. Those report cards should go home in a blank envelope. For 6 cents a kid, the children's health was sold out by that school board. By the way, McDonald's has made a vow not to market directly to elementary-age children. What is this if not marketing exactly to elementary-age children? Nobody older than a child is going to think Ronald McDonald is anything but creepy.
But what about the notion of rewards for a job well done? For those students who excel?
Food has nothing to do with rewarding for a job well done. It's highly inappropriate.
Cash.
Well, first of all, we try to give extra privileges, and in our family, we try not to certainly dwell on food as a reward. It's a very bad idea. You actually have a chemical reward that happens when you eat. We don't need more. And we look around this country, 30% of our kids are overweight or obese. 30 to 40% are supposed to get diabetes.
So if you substitute their cash for the food reward, what's wrong with that, particularly if it's part of a balanced diet?
Let's just get back to this. You don't give high-fat, high-sodium garbage as a reward. That's what this is.
You know what? McDonald's is going to love this segment because a lot of people watch it with the sound down, and here we are right here. Besides, I want, who gets that toy? Are we going to fight over this, guys? All right, thanks to everybody.